I'm going to do a tour of my welding rod collection. I could say something like this Wolf Welder 69, what have you. I'm just starting this. So yeah. I already tried this one take before, but I messed up, kinda. I had to make sure my phone had enough storage, what have you. These rods, I don't know what they are. 1/4 inch in diameter electrode, 18 inches long, no markings. Ran fairly decent, 170 amps. I have some other stuff in here, like a 1/4 inch diameter, 7018. Super strength X100 stainless. It's an old 7014. Some lead-based torch oxyacetylene solder stuff. 309-16 stainless to carbon welding rods. And I plan to do in the future, sometime, videos on all of these, testing them out. Who knows when that'll be. But I truly enjoy stick welding, even as a rookie, so to speak. I wanted to get more experience in the field. These are 66 XH0. I want to get a stick welding job. I love it. It's so much fun to me, personally. Certified in June. Late June. So I'm just getting started. 66XH0, I already said that, but I'm just kind of getting a better view. That was upside down. Copper coat to steel filler for TIG welding. Jet LH78MR 7818 H4R. Not sure if these run like at a kind of like a smaller 7014 because they have a jet in them. I did run them, but they didn't seem to have much difference. Then again, I didn't do a whole lot of homework on them. I get some of my rods I've gotten off eBay. Some of them I got on, at a nearby welding shop, a bunch of old rods in there. Just kind of dig through that. MG500, MG540, mostly maintenance rods. And again, as I start out, we'll learn more as I go. I'm sure I'll make mistakes. It's part of what comes with life. Coat hanger. I can stick well with the coat hanger, except when I try to do it on camera, I couldn't. You know, I'll show the beads for that some other time. It's not easy. Aluminum, TIG filler, 7018 AC. And I'm not going to elaborate what I think of it right now. I can do it some other time. 7018, mostly 1/8 inch here. 1 5/32 left from when I did truck repair. 6022. I get to elaborate a little bit more later. These are great for tacking. That's very basic, but I can get to it later. Is 6011, fair amount of 6011. Hang on a second. That's 1/8 inch. That's a 5/32. I don't know. These are 5/32 6013s. A pile of those. More 6013s, mostly 1/8 inch. That's a 3/32. I guess it's kind of obvious. It is 1/16 diameter 6013. I messed with them some, like vehicle repair stuff, like your panels. 1/8 inch cutting gouging rods, Forney brand. Kind of funky looking. I've never tried these yet. My welder only goes up to 140 amps, and it needs to go a whole lot higher to effectively use those. Unmarked rods. These are, I think, 5/32 in diameter. Very thin flux on them. You know, I was thinking they were stainless whenever I tried to use them, but now that I look at it, they actually rusted, so that's not stainless. I don't know what these are. Yeah, the flux is incredibly thin on that. 7018 5/32 rods. A whole box of them, which I originally thought was 1/8 inch, but it turns out it wasn't, but whatever. These are 1/4 inch 7018 Jet LHMR. I just got these. What the heck am I using them for? I don't know yet. Just to mess around with. I like doing that stuff. Those are big rods. This is what I do have. 6010 hard facing rods. I have a box of this, I forgot. It's kind of heavy. Wire shield, ABR, and hard coat 1/8 inch. Have a container of 5/64 diameter Lincoln stainless electrodes, 2 containers of an 1/8 inch 308 L15 stainless, some nickel alloy 5/32 rods. I was able to get the container with it. Some of those. No, I could probably leave the lid off and try to stuff it on later instead of shaking it incessantly. Nickel alloy rod. I got just a pound. I don't know, 99%. 3/32 7014. A bunch of 7014 1/8 inch. Just some flux core wire, a little argon bottle, flux brazing filler, ADT AC plus size number 2. Well, I say size number 2 because it's smaller. I should have just labeled it right. ADT AC plus. Let's read it. Size number 1. That's an 1/8 inch, isn't it? I believe so, and I think that's 5/32. I have 2 kinds of aluminum arc welding rods here, and 6012s. They're interesting. But I know it's not a whole lot for considering what's out there, but I have a giant book I want to look through. I'm obsessed, low-key, with finding 6020 rods, because they're like extinct, just like many other rods, but I find an interest in the obsolete and forgotten. So, I guess that's actually about it for here. It's not exactly a fancy start, but hopefully further down the road I'll get somewhere else. Got my setup here. Argon, wherever my Miller Max Star 140 in the corner, flux core welder, and this messy bench. Main helmet's over here. I'm not wearing it anymore, am I? No. Oh. Yes. Alrighty, that's that, I suppose.